And Queen Mother of all Canada, Emperor John Ribson and Empress Joan-E.
Hello. Oh, am I starting? Okay, hi. Good evening, everybody. Hello. I can't tell you what an absolute honor it is to be here. There's a very rich history that we're all part of, and I think that, you know, like being part of the international court system, I think sometimes it's like that one lover we had where sometimes you feel like a glutton for punishment, sometimes you feel like you're on a mission from God, and sometimes you feel like you're in the best moment of anyone's life ever, and those three things can all happen within 5 minutes. And I think one of the most wonderful things is the relationships and the opportunity to bring people together who might never have met. We all have those, I'm sure as you're all thinking now, there are people that you have in your life that you never ever would have met if it weren't for this crazy thing. We were trying to decide, we were at an event that had nothing to do with this life, and they were asking what the court system was, and one of our past empresses, Dee Dee in Vancouver, said, it's like ballroom dancing without the dancing. And that sounds weird, but maybe not for people like us, but I'm a past empress of Vancouver, and this was before my time, but back before there was ever a council or anything like that, Vancouver actually sponsored Toronto as a court. And so there's a really rich history between my city and this city. And I think one of the best things about that relationship, that why it's always been so special, is, if you don't mind me using a crude word, we stayed the fuck out of each other's lanes. Vancouver got to be Vancouver and recognize that Toronto's Toronto, and Toronto knows that Vancouver's Vancouver, but it's always been a very special place in my heart, the city. I'm always a little nervous when I'm getting ready to, because this is an incredible city for drag. I mean, this is the land of Rusty Ryan. This is the land of Michelle Ross and Chris Edwards and Michelle DeBerry.
Candace Kelly.
Yes. Jackie Laurent. There's a rich history here, and it's impressive. And what's also impressive is, despite everything that's happened with drag, and that it's gone from something where people volunteered, and then it became where some people made some money, and now it's become this thing where some people just do drag online and suddenly they run to be on a reality TV show, and there's the no cash, no lash people, and there's everything, and yet the court system has somehow managed to creep along and just be there in the background doing this incredible work. And the fact is that if you can find me an organization that has raised more money in North America based on people who give of their time and don't get paid for it, and the median amount of money they make is very low, personally. We are not an organization of multi-millionaires. And yet we give and give and give, and I think that's wonderful. So often people ask what John and I's job is. Our job is to be cheerleader-in-chief. That's it. Recognition, say thank you, wish you the best, and if we can lend ourselves to help out and just say what a great job you're doing, that's our job. That's it, nothing more. So congratulations, Toronto. Congratulations for still being here, setting the example, doing the great work, building community building, and doing good while you're busy doing your own lives. So congratulations, an absolute honor to be here. I hope we have a little fun tonight. I hope we get a little silly. Anyone that knows me, like that, at heart, I'm a show pony who likes to have a drink with some sisters, brothers, and siblings. And so we'll have that. So I'm going to get out of the way now, let John say a few words, and then we're going to have a nice little show, and I hope a lot of fun.
Well, we really need to keep that going, because, you know, Joan-E came out here for work, and it was her idea to put this event together and come to Toronto, divert from Quebec and come here and spend a weekend here in Toronto and to invade the East Coast, as we call it. And so I really want you to give a round of applause for Joan-E for taking the time and dedicating this to Toronto. It's awesome.
Thank you for saying that. Actually, I wanted to do something quick. If you'll just humor me. This is not related to this event, but if you would just humor me. So, 10 years ago, I was at an event and I was hosting, and there was a president of a company, and he saw me and said, I think you should come work for our company. And 10 years later, I'm the TELUS drag queen. I do drag for TELUS. And I don't just do they don't just trot me out for the pride functions and LGBT functions and the diversity, inclusiveness. I'm not just a check mark. I actually host events that nobody sees that's just in the company. And that was a really lofty plan. And there's 5 people in the world that kind of made that happen, and one of them is in the room tonight. And I don't normally get to acknowledge her in this place, because you know that the farther we go outside of our own community, you need allies, right? So my friend Paul is here tonight. Would you just do me a favor and put your hands together for her, because she has really been a grand help for me, and I appreciate her being tonight. So thank you, Paul. So with that said, are we going to bring on the first entertainer and have a little fun? And I'm sure that Mr. will come and tell me the 50 things I should have said and haven't. Oh, there's a list.
Yeah, we can come back later.
We're just going to come back. I'm going to go and spread goodwill. And we'll be back tomorrow, and I might even short a lemon hit. But once again, it's an honor to be here, and let's have fun.